All right, we are in the city, the actual big city. We're not in Brooklyn. We are in front of, well, we're at Columbus Circle, put it that way. It is almost evening, the sun's about to set, and we're gonna walk towards downtown. We're on 59th Street. Giving you guys looks of the building. See, everybody's going inside for the mall. We're gonna start walking though. This is nowadays they call it the Dutchess Bank Center, or the Dutch Bank Center. I hope everyone is doing well. It is going to be a busy kind of walk. It is rush hour. People are just getting out of work. It's exactly 6 o'clock. Is what time I started recording. So everyone is leaving work. You see all these people on the street, so we're going to see a lot of people.
Wine and flour is the best combination.
If you like to do people watching, you're going to get to see a lot of people. Because what we're going to do is we're going to walk down 7th Avenue. And we're going to have to go right through Times Square. My favorite place in the world. Know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something a little different. I am going to cut down 58th Street. I don't think you guys have ever seen 58th Street. I have, but I don't think you guys have. So we just came off of 8th Avenue. This right here is Broadway. And then the next one is going to be 7th Avenue. So I would say we're going to go right through Times Square. We're going to pass by Madison Square Garden. So if you are a Knicks fan or a Rangers fan, or a concert goer or whatever, we're going to be walking through right by Madison Square Garden. So we're going to be walking by some pretty interesting places.
One of the past tenants.
There's the big Nordstrom building. I showed you guys this building when I did 57th Street some time back. We are on the we're on the street that has all the matchstick buildings. As you can see, there's, well, when we get past these trees. As a matter of fact, let me get away from these trees. I call them the matchstick buildings because they just look like sticks. Giving you guys some looks of some of the architecture. You got this waterfall over here. And right here you got engine 23 right here. And it looks like they're out. I don't see a fire truck in there. All right, let's just start walking. So this used to be always my favorite time in the city because it was when I got out of work and I was going home. It's like the best feeling in the world when you're running for that train. Oh, look at this classic right here. Look at this. Ain't that cool? We are right outside PJ Carney's, and man, it smells like burgers. It smells like, and you also got Carnegie. You got the Carnegie Diner right next to us. I mean, the smell of food right now. Looks like they're wrapping up on Carnegie Hall, the renovation they were doing.
I've been getting faked out lately.
Looks like they already got Christmas decorations going over here. But that's just a normal floral arrangement that they usually have out there, so. All right, so we're gonna walk all the way down, I'm gonna take this. So we're starting to walk like a New York City guy. I'm not gonna wait for those cars. Now you guys know how I feel about Times Square. You know, so we're gonna walk right through it. Right about now it's probably got the most amount of tourists that you're gonna see down there, because at night is when it really gets crowded. Because everybody wants to come see, they want to see Times Square at night. I mean, that's when you really come to see it in all its glory, when it's all lit up. Well, that's also when all the pickpocket people are out. How much you want to make about all these people are tourists? It's like a marching band over here. There goes the Sheraton. I know that hotel very well. I can't tell you how many conventions I had to set up. The technology, like the computers and screens and speakers and audio for like the conventions. I used to come in there, and sometimes let's go over here and across the street. I used to come in here like every year and have to set up like they'd have like these big banquet rooms and big conference rooms, and you have to set up computers for like, you know, whether you're doing like an intern event for Bank of America or some kind of convention for like one of the media companies. I'll tell you, they have an amazing breakfast spread, man. Somebody's calling a taxi. You can see Times Square up in front of us here. I decided to take this side of the street because I felt like the other side was just really crowded. But now I'm looking across the street and it's empty. Let me just check and see if I So this is the time of night you really got to be careful with traffic, because these cars, they will not stop. And they won't see you either. Here goes the Barclays building. I used to walk through this building in the morning to go to work, because my building is actually connected to that building on the 6th Avenue side. So there's like a little tunnel you could take if you get off the train here. There's a train over here, 49th Street Station. And you get off the train, you can go right into the building and just walk right into 1251. 1251 6th. It's Burger Man. I am taking you guys through probably the busiest part of the city at the most busiest time of the day to be in the busiest part of the city. Right here, we're at the M&M store. We got a lot of people waiting across 48th Street, so we'll stay behind them. Alright, so it's going to be a little slow walking down here until we get into Times Square, and we can start moving around and getting around all these people. You know what, actually, I can get around right here. There you go, look at that. So those people, like I said, they're walking, it's like a marching band.
Gotta communicate.
Alright, we are in Times Square, and what I'm going to do is give you guys a nice quick look around, and then we're going to continue on. Hey look, it's a YouTube guy. Look at that. It's probably a YouTube channel, another YouTube channel like me, so I'm probably recording. There's a lot of YouTube channels that record Times Square 24/7. You got Earth Cam. Like right now, if you were to turn on Earth Cam, you'd see me walking. Alright, see how crowded it is down here, guys? So what I want to do is give you guys one panorama all the way around, okay? So here we go. There you go. All right, let's get out of Times Square, man. were just over here too. I can't remember when we were here. It was like a couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. We were walking around 6th Avenue. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get across the street. It is so bright that if you notice, my camera is auto exposing like it's looking at the sun. Yeah, I'll do it again. I'm gonna point it at the bright billboards, at the bright screens. And what you're gonna notice is when I turn the camera back onto the sidewalk, watch how dark it is before the camera brings the light levels back up. See that? It's extremely bright down here. Right in front of us is where the ball drops. You can actually see it. 2025 is still lit up. Soon it'll be 2026 in 2.5 months. About 10 weeks from now. We got a little demo going on over here.
Oh my God.
I've seen it. I don't know.
Hey, look, guys, it's King Kong. All right, I gotta make sure to stay on 7th Avenue here, so I gotta get over here. Yeah, we'll take the sidewalk over here. I got pigeonholed into Broadway. I gotta go over there. Got the LED American flag over here. Wanted to get behind the tourists. All right, we are leaving Times Square finally. This right here is 42nd Street. Maybe we'll get out of here quick. As you can see, there's a little bit of a bottleneck going on. You can see some people are walking faster, but they're gonna end up right into that bottleneck. So that's why I'm walking slow. You're not gonna get far. Everyone's waiting for the light over here. I took you guys on a really busy walk, huh? Of course, look, the bus stops right in front of the crosswalk where people gotta cross right when the light turns green. Isn't it funny how that always happens? So look, all these people are now gonna go around the bus in the middle of the street. What a mess. Once again, I got pushed off of 7th Avenue. Hold on, look at all these people. These are all tourists, guaranteed. Guarantee you these are all tourists. All right, we're gonna be out of here soon, don't worry. All right, we made it past. So the next big thing we're gonna see is Madison Square Garden, and that's all the way down on 34th Street. So 34th, 33rd over there. So hopefully the walking pace will pick up a bit now.
You're not in.
Engine 26. You know, we've walked for 30 minutes and it just doesn't feel like we got anywhere. We started on 59th Street and we're on 40th Street. So yeah, I mean, usually I would walk 20 blocks in about 15 minutes. So it's been taking us twice as long of my walking pace to get to where we're going.
You know.
We are now officially in the fashion district. Pretty much all the way down to like the 20s. You see right here, you got the statues they have over here. The garment makers and stuff like that. The big threaded button. So I didn't even get to give you guys a weather check. It is, right now, it is actually nice out. It's a little breezy. 60 degrees. Temperature will keep going down. We got that nor'easter came in, and it was real. I was actually, the worst part of it was yesterday on Monday, not on Sunday. If you remember, Sunday I did the walk right before it was getting in, and the waves were picking up. And I mean, we did get more wind and rain at night on Sunday night, but then Monday, yesterday, today is Tuesday as I'm recording this, but yesterday it was pretty rough out. Sadly, a woman in Brighton Beach was just walking outside, and a solar panel got blown off of a roof and landed on her and killed her. And that's just really, that's messed up, you know, because it wasn't really that stormy, you know. It was, the winds were around 25 miles per hour. I think the biggest gust of wind we got here in New York, the biggest recorded gust was 45, and that was at LaGuardia Airport. I do know that some places in New Jersey got some 62 mile an hour gusts. And then, of course, the further south you went, they got this. It was, I think there was a couple of gusts that got above 65, but you know, it wasn't really a crazy storm by any means. So. This light's going to change now, so. Here we go.
Yeah, when I show pictures like Coke today.
Pizza smells really good coming out of this place. Wait. I'm guessing maybe the Rangers are playing in MSG tonight because I see this girl in front of me with a Rangers jersey. I did not check the schedule tonight, sorry.
Excuse me, guys.
Yeah, we are right outside Macy's. This is the 7th Avenue side of it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go up 34th Street here. Give you guys a look at the Empire State Building at night. All lit up. So here we are right outside MSG. What I'll do is I'll take you guys around the arena area.
Someone really far away from brownstones.
Yeah, there's got to be a Rangers game going on. I see a lot of Ranger fan jerseys.
It doesn't matter.
So here is the garden right here. This is the actual area where they're playing. I'm going to turn around because I want to get back on 7th. And I'll show you guys the front of MSG. We never really walked by it. We came over here. So now let's make our way back.
Yeah, this is the only time this season ends.
All right, let me show you guys the front. This is the 7th Avenue side. There you go, guys.
That's a good idea. I guess it's in my dog.
And then, of course, there's Penn Station. These people are going on the train. They are not going to watch a Rangers game. They're probably heading back to New Jersey, maybe even Long Island. Here's another entrance. You know, it got dark really fast. I mean, I started rolling the camera at 6 o'clock. It's not even 7 o'clock. It's that time of year. We're gonna be putting the clocks back.
From where? Who's back?
We'll be putting the clocks back in about, I think, 2 weeks. I think it's like the first Sunday in November. Actually, it's going to be a marathon Sunday. Wait, here we go. Now you're really starting to see the Ranger jerseys. I think it's safe to say that the Rangers are playing tonight. All right, let's try to have like a nice easygoing walk for the rest of the way. I can't promise you that though. It's finally starting to thin out a bit. Bravo Pizza. Man, all these pizza places I'm walking by, you could bet I'm probably going to grab a slice of pizza, but I'll do that when I get home. When I get off the train, I'll just I'll stop over at Pizza Den right outside the train station over there. Yeah, this guy's tall.
It's crazy.
You should put him on the Knicks roster. So we'll be doing some more of these night walks from time to time as we get towards the end of the year. It's a lot easier to walk at night in November and December and January because it gets dark really early. And you can do a lot of nice walking and still get home, get something to eat. I could put the video together and I could take a shower and do some other things. Now, you know, I could have taken you guys downtown. It would have been absolutely opposite of what you're seeing here. You get down like Financial District at this time, there ain't nobody down there. Most banks and companies down there close at 3 or 4. I mean, there are people that leave at 5 and 6, but you don't have a lot of tourists down there unless you're over by World Trade or South Street Seaport. That's where I want to go next. I want to go down to the Seaport. I haven't been down there in a while. There's your time check, 6:51, and it says 61 degrees. This right here is FIT. It's a fashion institute. My niece just graduated from here, and then she interned for a company here in the city, and now she has a full-time job with them. So school pays off if you work hard, if you're not out protesting. If you're out protesting, you're not going to get a job because you're not learning, and then you're going to be in student debt, right? So there you go. It got dark all of a sudden over here. There's no lights. I'm thinking I might want to get across the street over there. We'll see. All right, we'll just stay on this side. All right, there's my cue. It's across the street. Here we go. You see Times Square all the way down there. That's where we just walked from. We are in the Chelsea section now. This is the Chelsea section of Manhattan. I gotta watch, I'm in a bike lane right now. I'm gonna stop the camera for a second. I'm gonna adjust the settings. I have the settings a little low. I have them in daylight mode, so let me fix that. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We are back. What I did was I bumped up the exposure a little bit. It is getting dark down here. You guys get to experience New York City streets at night from the comfort of your home, while I'm doing all the walking here. Looks like this guy's working late. It's actually FedEx, so he's probably printing something out. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna wrap up the walk on 23rd Street, 23rd. 23rd is a two-way busy street, so I figure we'll wrap it up coming down here for a little bit.
Of course, Eddie, the...
I just hope you guys enjoyed this walk. Welcome into all the new subscribers, and hello to all my regular peeps. I'm a little warm, I'll tell you that. I could have got away with walking around with a t-shirt and shorts tonight. When I do a lot of walking, I get warm, so t-shirt and shorts in October is not a big deal for me. Now, normally during the daytime, I'd be showing you guys architecture. I just walked by a church, but it is dark. You're not going to see anything, so this is a straight up, keep the camera on a sidewalk type of day.
I left the keys in there, okay? Thank you. Yeah.
All right, crossing 6th Avenue over here. So we are now on 23rd for a couple of blocks. We're gonna end it down on the next block. We just passed 6th Avenue. Oh, they got a PC Richards over here. I never knew they had a PC Richards over here. There's a big one too. Man, that goes way back. That's like, yo, the back of that store is like a half a block long. And they got it upstairs. I've never been to the PC Richards over here. I never knew they had one over here. If I ever needed a PC Richards, you know, I'd go to the Brooklyn ones. There used to be one on 20th. The one on Fort Hamilton Parkway over on 86th Street is still there. And the one on Kings Highway is still there. You can see a lot of people out. There'll be a lot of people out on the streets in New York City well past 1 in the morning. So one thing about New York City, man, it's that's why I could never live out here in the city itself. There's always people up and out, and it's very noisy. Look at that space. Look at this. Just to give you an idea, that's how far back the PC Richards went, to the next block. It's on the next block. I guess they got a lot of space here that they can rent out. Looks like we got some, I don't know if these are movie trailers. Maybe they're filming something. So we're gonna end it right here on 5th, right outside the park, and you got the Flatiron building right here, but you can't really see it because it's still covered with the renovation tarp, so we can't take a look at it really. We're gonna end it right here. I want to thank everybody for tagging along. You can see it is still quite busy. And now I'm gonna go find a train. Actually, there's a train right here. And I'm gonna jump on it and I'm gonna start heading back into Brooklyn. So I wanna thank you all for tagging along, and stay tuned. We'll be back with more walks. And I will catch you next time. So take care and bye-bye.